alright. It's nice outside. Hey guys, how's it going? This is the first day of a European adventure. Are you ready? A European cycling and travel adventure. I've just arrived to Vienna. I left Kuala Lumpur a day ago and I had a layover in Istanbul, and now I'm in Vienna. I'm about to meet a crew from AZUB. You're about to witness the building of a custom recumbent trike at AZUB's facility in the Czech Republic. We're going to do some cycling, we're going to do some traveling. I'm going to get a cup of coffee before we start, and I'm waiting for a guy named Honza to pick me up from the airport. Alright guys, so I have settled in and I've got me a cup of coffee. I'm waiting for Honza to come and pick me up. He'll be here in about a half hour. We might go cycling today, which would be pretty cool. He said he was going to bring some bikes or trikes, some sort of cycling machine. I'm excited. It's the morning right now. It's like 10:30 in the morning, so I hope I last. I hope I defeated jet lag. Alright guys, I'm outside waiting for Honza. I have coffee in my hand and I am just in the parking lot, and holy moly, it is a beautiful day out here. I talked to some girls and they're like, it's a little windy and it's a little cold, and I'm like, I like it. It's perfect for me. So if they think this is a little cold, then it'd probably get a little bit warmer than this. That's right up my alley. That's perfect. And then as they walked away, they said, ciao. I think it was the first time I've actually used the word ciao in context. Not just as like a funny American saying foreign things. That's one of the cool things about travel, right? You can use all, you're just using all sorts of little words. I'm also curious to see how long I can hold out. I've not gotten a ton of sleep. It's the morning, and I've got to suffer through the whole day before I go to sleep. So I'm hoping that I can just press on till the evening and then get a good night's sleep, reset. We're not like huge difference. It's not like going from Detroit to Kuala Lumpur, but we sure did shift over a bunch of time zones. I'm bouncing all over the place. Bouncing. Also, I bought this bag. This bag was like 30 bucks. It was so cheap. And as the carousel was coming around, all these bags started pouring out, and they were like wrapped up with plastic and straps, and they were hard cases and everything. And I'm like, oh geez, I hope I hope this could. I should have wrapped this bag up, but it got here okay. So no harm, no foul. We found each other. We're basically twins. It's like you're my brother. I mean, look at that. We're very similar.
Hi.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Nice to meet you.
All right.
Yeah, get in.
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, because you couldn't go in the parking lot, right?
And I'm always a bit scared,
Yeah. If you never know.
If you take the lane and
you have to commit.
And then if you need to return and there are 10 cars behind you.
Yeah, I know that. You have to commit. Is today like cold or warm or hot, or because this is perfect. This weather is great.
It's a standard temperature.
Okay.
Nowadays, let's say.
I'll take it for sure.
Could be colder, could be warmer.
Okay.
But the forecast is a little bit colder weather, so
okay.
Maybe.
I have some longer clothes too, And when you're cycling, you'll get warm anyways.
So, what's the plan?
I don't know. You're the planner. You've been
how tired are you?
I'm good to go. I've had some flying. I slept a little bit, but this is what I've been preparing for, to come here and have some fun with you guys. So, whatever you got in mind, I'm up for. How are you feeling? You all right?
Yeah, I didn't really sleep well, but yeah, I am I'm ready to do some cycling as well. So
All right.
just
Get out of the airport first.
Yeah.
I said ciao to somebody for the first time in my life at the airport.
Okay.
She's like, ciao. I says, oh, okay, I can use that word now. So we're gonna go for a little ride. Are we gonna go for a ride here in Vienna or across into Czech?
No, in Vienna.
In Vienna. Is it a trail or is it like roads or what's your plan?
There is a famous Danube island.
Okay, yeah.
So between the two parts of the river there is a huge long island, so we will ride part of that, and we will also then go into the city on the cycling paths. So, and then it depends upon us how deep into the city we go. I have a trike for you.
And you have a bike for you.
And I have a bike for you.
Yeah.
And the trikes, it depends how you feel. Vienna is a great cycling city with a lot of lanes for cyclists. And I really love it here. I was a bike guide. I guided a lot of tours here directly in Vienna.
Oh, okay.
So I know the city very well.
Yeah, you guys are going to get to know Honza, his family, his history, a lot actually while I'm here. We're going to have a lot of fun. You started, or you're just the editor for Recumbent.News?
I started.
You started it.
Yeah.
So he's the man. Actually, my friend Leon Solomon, he's cycling through Vienna up to the Danube, and he's like, there was a bunch of people in Europe that want to meet with me, but I don't know, if I don't meet with you, it's not personal, it's just we have a very busy 3 weeks. Is this the Danube?
Yeah. That was the island.
Oh,
So
okay.
we crossed like 2 times.
Yep. We went to the island and we went off the island.
No houses, businesses or whatever, and it's like 20.
I like it. This is cool, man. This is cool. I haven't. Oh, look at my helmet. I'm wearing a helmet, guys. You know me. If you know me from way back, I'm not a big helmet guy. Gotta kind of live by the rules of the place that you're at. It's funny, me and Honza are like brothers from another mother. So my ride for today is a blue Tricon with a suspension in the rear, no suspension in the front. Some of the cool things about AZUB trikes is that the seat is highly adjustable. It's got these nuts on it. We'll actually go deep diving on a lot of AZUB stuff. It's one of the things that I'm planning on doing while I'm here. My first ride in Europe in a very long time. And away we go. Folks, we're on the road. Riding an AZUB Tricon. Cool.
The longest tour I have ever done was on a Tricon. So
how long was that?
That was the SUNTRIP from France to Kazakhstan, so it was close to 8,000 kilometers.
Wow.
Which is what? 6,000 miles.
This is a nice ride, actually. It's a bit beefier as far as weight goes than the HP, but you feel it. It's a very, very sturdy ride. Very nice. You're the leader.
Yeah, well, we will just go slowly through here and get back to the alley.
Meander. So we're basically on an island on the Danube. Right? No, we're not right now. We haven't gotten to the island yet? We just crossed it. Forget that. You only need to ride a trike for just like a few minutes before you get Trike Face. I'll tell you what Trike Face is. This is Trike Face, I'll show you. And you don't even realize you're doing it. But before too long, you're like this. People probably look at me like I'm nuts. just a big old Trike Face. Big smile. Can't help it. When was these buildings, how old are these? 150 years? 100 years?
It's probably more.
Yeah. The architecture around here is just gorgeous. I mean, it's just everywhere. It's not like there's a central district where there's just a few of these buildings. It's just everywhere. Pretty cool. This is a Hofburg, the Hof Castle. This is where the monarchy was established, I guess, which is pretty interesting. You know what? I haven't done an extended ride in a long time. Extended rides are where I just turn the camera on, I just record as I'm riding around, just as long as it takes. Sometimes they're half hour, sometimes they're an hour. But I'll tell you what, the streets of Vienna would be very suitable for an extended ride. I'm gonna have a very hard time here pronouncing the places that I'm at because they are not native to my American/Chinese skill set. Not at all. Anyways, this is a area that's known for having like no sharp edges. It's all undulating. As a matter of fact, the ground is undulating. The walls of the buildings are undulating. Nothing here is quite at a right angle to each other. Everything sort of has an organic shape. No bikes allowed here either, so we're parked right outside. Honza is trying to figure out the best way to get home. Okay, I think next on our list is to find a place to get some grub. I think it's about time for lunch. I have no concept of time anymore. I got nothing. I got nothing. I'm flying all over the damn place, 11 hours, 12 hours, and on each flight they feed you. I've had like 17 meals in the last 24 hours, I feel like. They're airport food, but it's still a meal. I don't know if I'm hungry. I don't know if I'm tired. I got no idea. I don't know what time of day it is. It's light outside, so that's good. So I'm just starting to get to know Honza over here. And I asked him, we were talking about money, and he starts bringing up the fact that in China they wrap up bills around change into such a certain way, like an origami folding, that there's a way to hand out currency in China. And I'm like, how the hell is there something in China that I don't even know about? I've been there a long time. And he's like, I've been to Xinjiang. And I said, oh yeah, what did you do in Xinjiang? And he says, I climbed a mountain, Muztagh Ata. Muztagh Ata. That's the same mountain I climbed. We just learned something about each other that is very, very special. That we share an experience that not very many people share. I am gobsmacked, actually. I thought I was special. I'm not special. Or we're both very special. I think that's it. All right, let's try this place, see if they're gonna accept credit cards. The last place didn't accept credit cards, which is why we got into the discussion of paper money and then Muztagh Ata. Well, let's see.
Do you accept cards? No. Dankeschön. Okay.
You know, it's crazy. In China, paper money sort of fell out of favor a long time ago. Nobody even uses paper money. You always use your phone for WeChat and stuff. But paper. Okay, so my first meal in Europe, schnitzel.
Wiener Schnitzel.
Wiener Schnitzel. It was good. But we didn't use the lemon. What was the lemon for?
For the schnitzel.
Oh, you'd normally put it over the schnitzel.
I don't like it.
Okay, I didn't do that.
It's like for fish, maybe.
Yeah. Like fish and chips? Okay, yeah, you know. And the potato was cold.
And sour.
Yeah.
In a way.
I liked it.
Yeah.
But it was not what I was thinking. When you look at it,
Yeah.
you're thinking it's au gratin potato, which is hot, you know.
Those are the special things. Like in Bulgaria, you have their national soup. I don't know how they call it, but it's cucumber.
Oh, fresh, like a really fresh tasting.
Cucumber.
Okay.
And it's cold.
Okay.
So we were there in winter, and I thought, okay, we will have a hot soup.
No.
And so I ordered a beer, and then I drank the beer. I was cold, and then I got a cold soup, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah, and the cucumber makes it even worse, right? It's like crisp, cool, you know? Anyways, back on the road. Now we're back on the road, belly full of schnitzel. We're going back basically the same way that we came, but we have to kill some time because Europe, and this area in particular, have like a zero tolerance policy with regards to alcohol. So we had a beer for lunch, so we need to let that sort of settle on in there. So we need to kill an hour and a half before we set off again.
Either we go to the more remote area, or to more
busy, like
busy. Like there are some playgrounds and restaurants and whatever.
Let's go remote.
Okay.
I hate that. We've been on the road for a little while, and riding around the island. That's the Danube. There's a guy that's swimming in there, and that's kind of cool. I like to see people working out and exercising. There's a bunch of like cobblestone areas, sort of like this, in the city, and even out here. And the cobblestone is like really, really like pronounced. So when you, like, I've been on some cobblestones like, this is like bum 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 bum. Honza is telling me stories of his past and his journeys, and it's amazing how everybody has an interesting story. He's traveled some interesting places across China and across Europe and up to the Arctic Circle and stuff. Pretty wild. All right, so that ends for the ride. I think we did like 35 kilometers or something. It's pretty good. We're gonna grab a coffee, go back into the van, head to Czechia, not Chechnya. I made that mistake a lot.
You have pronounced it like we would be in the middle, in between Czechia and Chechnya.
Yeah. this is such a unique, country. You're basically taking these narrow roads, and then it's just gorgeous farmland.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of BA, which is like northern, in the middle of Hokkaido in northern Japan, and just like these rolling hills with like farmland, or even Iowa, central area of the United States. But then you come upon like these villages, and the villages are have like these personalities, you know. Really, really nice.
You say,
lots of color.
Iowa?
Yeah, Iowa. Yeah.
Yeah, some event, like, because all the
bags.
you know, all the
Yeah, it's foam. It's all foam. Yeah.
all the trees, everything you can hit
Yeah.
is covered.
Interesting. Yeah, Honza thinks that this is probably because there's a road rally, and they're protecting every signpost, you know, every ditch, and that's where it ended. It just ended.
It went
Yeah.
to the left.
Oh, it did. Okay. All right, guys, I'm pretty tired. It is 7:30 p.m., but in Kuala Lumpur, I think it's like 1 in the morning or something like that, and I am feeling it. So I'm in the hotel. This is basically going to be the room that I'm going to be in for the next 3 weeks, home base. I'm charging things, unpacking things. Tomorrow we take the trike to AZUB, and we meet the team there, and we learn a little bit about their culture, and company culture, I mean, and we go through and start plotting out how we're going to do the next few weeks. So pretty exciting. The drive here was quite nice, and me and Honza connected, and it's a pretty cool company. I'm excited to kind of tell you more about them. So anyways, I'm toast. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.